Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I know it's been a minute, but if you want to know why it's been a while since I filmed, um, I just uploaded a video last week explaining why we had a death in the family. So if you want to see, if you want to find out what happened, I'll link it down in the description below. But today I have a very exciting video to show because I have a book haul, and it's a pretty good size one, at least by my standards. I know there are others who have much bigger book hauls than these, but I've got a pretty good size collection from various sources. I have books that I got from Red Rock Books, which is a bookstore in Ridgecrest. I also got a couple from Dollar General. I got some from Thrift Books. And also, my mom gave me some books as well. But before I get to those, I want to show you a couple of things that I ordered from Temu that are bookish. One of them is this really pretty t-shirt with the books and the flowers. I absolutely love it. It is so comfortable. Absolutely adore this shirt. In one of my earlier orders, I got this thing, which is supposed to be something that you use to hold pages down if you can only read the physical book with one hand. I hope this works out for me because I do read physical books, and sometimes um, my arms get tired or my hand gets tired, and my stronger hand I like to use to hold the book and hold the pages open. So I'm really hoping that this works for me. Now let's get to the books. First, I want to share the books that my mom gave me. Now, she loves Nora Roberts, absolutely adores her. In fact, May of last year, around Mother's Day, she sent me the Bridal Quartet. I shared that in my Instagram last year, if you want to check it out. The only book that she gave me that is not Nora Roberts is this book. It is The Vineyard at Painted Moon by Suzanne Mallory, another author that my mom really enjoys. There are only 2 romances in these books that she gave me, by the way. Most of them, I believe, are women's fiction. Very pretty cover. This is going to be interesting. And then she made sure to keep the series together. The first one is, let's see, Book 1 of the In Boonesboro trilogy. Okay, so this is from the In Boonesboro trilogy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Book 1 is The Next Always. Book 2 is The Last Boyfriend. And Book 3 is The Perfect Hope. Okay, she also gave me the Chesapeake Bay Quartet. Unfortunately, these books don't exactly match, but that's fine. So the first one is Sea Swept. Dang it. Second one is Rising Tides. Third one is Inner Harbor. And the fourth one is Chesapeake Blue. Chesapeake Blue. It's got this sticker in front of it. And this actually has a step back, but it's just a boat. So there's those. And then here's the 2 books that are a romance. Okay, these books are from the Mclean brothers. And I know these are romances because it says here on the spines. First one, the Mclean brothers, Devin and Shane. And the other is the Mclean brothers, Rafe and Jared. Next, I ordered some books from Thrift Books. I got Scoundrel of My Heart by Lorraine Heath. I read the second book and absolutely loved it, and I've been wanting to read the first one. And I really wish I would have read them in order, because what happens was also in this book was also discussed in the second book. But oh, gorgeous cover, and Lorraine Heath's writing is amazing. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. Next is a book I've heard talked about a lot on BookTube, and it is The Beast of Bezek by Amelie Howard. And I believe this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I've heard really good things about this book, and I'm eager to read this as well. Next, I got The Spinster and the Rake by Eva Devon, and I wanted to read this because from what I heard, the hero is on the autism spectrum, which is a representation that I want to read more of. So I also wanted to get more books in. I have like 3 Joanna Shute series book 1s, but I wanted to get the rest for each series. So let's see if I can get these in order, which I should have already done. But from the 400 series, I got A Scandalous Deal and A Notorious Vow. And this one I've heard such good things about. I also got books 2 and 3 from the Uptown Girl series. I got The Devil of Downtown. Sadly, a piece of the cover is torn off, but that's fine. And I also got The Prince of Broadway. And then I have books 1, 3, and 4 from this series by Elizabeth Hoyt. What series is it? Does it say? And I wanted to get book 2, and I'm so mad. So mad, so sad about this. The book they sent me, I mean, take a look. First of all, the cover and the front page looks like it's been chewed by rats. It is really, I mean, it's damaged really bad. And then some of the pages have tape all on them. The pages look ragged. This book is in poor condition. And I can't send it back because Thrift Books doesn't do refunds on used books. So what I'll probably do, I do want to get a clean copy of this book so I can have the whole series. Yeah, I mean, it's got a beautiful step back, but man, the damage is just, it's depressing to me. I'm sure I'll still be able to read it. No, wait a minute. It's damaged. But stuff like this just depresses me to no end. I just can't do it. So what I'll probably do is seek out a clean copy of this and then just throw this in the trash. Because I have no use for this book, and I don't want to give this to a used bookstore to sell to somebody else, because no one needs this. So okay, and then I got, I have been wanting to read this story for so long. I have yet to get the first edition copy, but I am not paying over $100 for it. No way. So, but I found this at a much more affordable price on, I believe the site is called Books Run, and it is Indigo by Beverly Jenkins. I have heard amazing things about this book. I've read Forbidden, and I absolutely love Beverly Jenkins' writing, and I'm really not in the mind to get into really emotional books just yet. But when I do, this is going to be one of the first books I read, because I really want to read this story. Then I got a couple of books from Dollar General. I got Tall, Duke, and Dangerous by Megan Frampton. I love the cover. The synopsis sounded really good, so I thought I'd check that out. And then I remember wanting to read this book when it first came out so many years ago. And I wasn't sure I was going to read this author again, even though she got me started on romance. And I've debated for like weeks whether or not to get this book, and I finally went ahead and decided to get it. It's short, and it's actually a departure for this author because she was writing a lot of romance. I believe she's writing more like women's fiction now. But it is The Clone and I by Danielle Steele. And the back, she's got herself in duplicate with like 2 different personalities, which I think is pretty clever. When was this published? Had to have been in the 90s. $1998, yeah. But this is probably one of the books that I will read soon enough. I bought 3 books from Walmart, and at least one of these I wasn't sure I was going to get at all, just because it's YA. Let's start with that one. I got it anyway, just because I love the author so much. And I've heard such great things about this book. And it is Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. I mean, even the name of this book should give us an idea of what to expect. I just love how Talia Hibbert writes in a way that we can really connect with the characters and what they're thinking. I mean, I'm going to enjoy that, I'm sure. And then another book I've been wanting to read for a while, I finally picked up, is Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. And it's a book about 2 fan fiction writers. And what interests me about this book is I used to write fan fiction myself. So I think this book is going to be a lot of fun. And then I debated whether or not to actually get a physical copy because I know I could read or listen to this on Libby. Libby has this and several other books by this author. But I mean, the cover's so pretty, and I figured, why not? I'll have this in my library, and It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I have not read this author yet. But this is another book that I will probably have on the shelf for a while until I'm ready to read more emotional material, because I've heard this is a gut puncher. I actually almost forgot the books that I got from Red Rock Books because I still had them in the bag. This is what I get for trying to manage my stuff, okay? I mean, I was about to say goodbye and everything. But this is the one I'm most excited about. Red Rock Books was celebrating Independent Store Day with a buy one, get one free sale on all of their used books. And I brought my own hauls and got store credit and did that on top of the sale. And I got 14 books for less than $13. And only 3 of them were from the 50-cent card. So I did pretty good. I did pretty good. So anyway, I got lots of step backs, lots of beautiful covers. So let's go. First, let's do the 50-cent cart books, and I believe all of them have step backs. First is Wonderful by Jill Barnett. I've read this. I've read the entire series. I already had this on my Kindle. I only have a physical copy of the second book, and I want to get a physical copy of the third book as well. And once I find it, I'm going to get it. But the step back, oh my goodness. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I love the step backs in this series. Love them. The second 50-cent cart book I got is Joanna Lindsay, All I Need Is You, and I believe this is one of her westerns. And there's the step back. Lovely, 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 lovely. And the third, I have never heard of this author, haven't read her, but the step back and the cover looked beautiful and the synopsis sounded good. It is Betrayed by Arnett Lamb. First of all, look at this cover with the treasure box and the, very pretty. With the step back. That is just beautiful. Beautiful. Love the purple. Love the dress. Oh, the stained glass in the background. Stunning. All right. The rest I got in the store, on sale, and with my store credit. And I wanted to get another Lenora Bell. I love Lenora Bell. I am super excited about You're the Duke That I Want coming out in November. Grease is part of my childhood, and I am really excited to read that book because it's a Grease retelling. But the only Lenora Bell book I could find, and it looks really good, is If I Only Had a Duke. And I think this is the second book in the series, which means I'm going to want to get the first book. So, at least, but, oh, what a pretty cover. Okay, next, my all-time favorite book so far is The Madness of Lordy and Mackenzie by Jennifer Ashley. I already have a copy of the first edition, which is, which was published when the series was called Highland Pleasures. So when I found this, I knew I had to get it. It's a much cleaner copy. It looks like it has never been read. Absolutely no cracks in the spine. And to me, that's kind of sad because whoever had this before didn't take the time to read this amazing book. I mean, you missed out. You missed out. This book is amazing if you haven't read it. Oh man, read it. It's a gut punch. It is a gut punch, I must warn you, but it's so good, man. Next, I was hoping to find the next book in the Victorian Rebel series. They didn't have it. The only two books they had were this one and The Highwayman, which I already have and read. But I believe this is also in the Victorian Rebel series. It is the Duke with the Dragon Tattoo. I don't know if this could be read as a standalone or if I have to read the other books in the series. I've heard good things about this series. You'll have to excuse me. I'm sucking on a cough drop because I got a persistent cough, which I don't really get this time of year. So, but the next book I got, I am collecting all the vintage Joanna Lindsay books because the covers are so amazing. This book is Defy Not the Heart, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got the gold raised embossed letters, and I mean Fabio on the cover. You can't get better than that. You cannot get better than that. It's just so beautiful. Oh. And then I already have Say Yes to the Duke, so I picked up Say No to the Duke by Eloisa James. And let's take a look at the step back. Oh, so pretty. The way that they're kind of smiling mischievously at each other. It's just so adorable. I love it. Eloisa James hasn't really impressed me much so far, but I'm willing to give her another chance. And then I got Dark Warrior by Donna Fletcher. I haven't read her yet, but I've heard really good things about her. And oh gosh, this cover is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel another Coverless Friday coming. And then I got Confessions of an Improper Bride by Jennifer Haymore. And I believe this has this has a step back. Oh! I mean, they're on the beach, they're in the water line, they're just, in the moonlight. Oh, yummy. And then they actually had a Tessa Dare. I pretty much never find Tessa Dare at a used bookstore, probably because of how popular she is. I have listened to this book, but I didn't have a physical copy. And I'm debating whether or not to reread this for Summer of Tessa Dare, or just go by what I remember from listening to it. But it is A Week to Be Wicked. Unfortunately, this is not the step back edition, which makes me sad. So I'm still gonna have to look out for that, but I got that. And then I got No Other Woman by Shannon Drake. I've read another Shannon Drake not too long ago and absolutely enjoyed it. So I decided to get another of her books, and the step back. I'm pretty sure I've seen this on a few step back Saturdays too. It's just beautiful. And the kilt. Give me a kilted man anytime. I think I got 2 more books left. Okay, I've heard mixed reviews about this book, but it is Bombshell by Sarah Mclean. I've read her before. I like her writing. And I thought I'd check this book out myself. And this looks like another book that hasn't been read. There's absolutely no cracks in the spine. It's in perfect condition. And we come to the last book. I'm sad. But this is Once More My Darling Rogue by Lorraine Heath. I wanted to get another Lorraine Heath. And I remember just talking about this and saying how much she loved it. It is an overboard retelling. And I'm interested. And it's got a beautiful step back. I don't think I've gotten so many step backs in one haul before. So that was a good day for me. I'm telling you. Great day for me finding all these books. Anyway, now I finally got through all of my books, and I am really looking forward to putting these on my shelves and getting into them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and just enjoying this haul with me. If you've read any of these books and would like to make some recommendations, and please keep it lighthearted for now, please, just drop them in the comments. In the meantime, I would really love it if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give me a like and hit the notification bell. And I will see you next time. Bye.